I think this is our last reader. Yes. Tim Hanna is from Armagh City. Tim wrote his story in his head in mid-March, lying on a beach in Barbados, looking up at the white, fluffy clouds drifting by. He had self-imposed an embargo on all news, internet and media for the duration of his holiday, but found it impossible to totally ignore life's realities. Hopefully, we can do likewise here tonight as we listen to Tim Hanna reading Shooting the Breeze. Tim Hanna, Shooting the Breeze.
Zeus settles comfortably into his favourite bit of cloud, raises his goblet of premium nectar to his lips, and sips contentedly. He is old and tired, and he thinks to himself that he deserves a bit of relaxation, but he's rudely interrupted from his daydreaming by a loud, yet vaguely familiar voice. "If it isn't my own long-lost friend Zeus," bellows Poseidon, who is standing before him, arms welcoming. "Poseidon, Poseidon, Poseidon, I don't believe it. It's been absolutely centuries since we last met. Pull up a bit of cloud and tell me all your news," says Zeus. "Too right," replies Poseidon, easing himself into the adjoining cloud and looking Zeus up and down. "Ah, you're looking great," he continues. "The same old Zeus, trendy cloak, snazzy sandals." They both laugh comfortably as old friends do. "So," says Zeus, "what's the crack, as they say in some country that I can't remember the name of? You're looking a bit worried, if I'm to be perfectly honest." Poseidon sighs and then starts to unburden himself. "It's Earth." Zeus cuts him short. "Earth? Don't talk to me about Earth. Trouble, you mean? What was it the last time? A couple of their smarty tubes crashed into a couple of chimneys, and within 2 minutes everyone had gone apeshit and started bombing willy-nilly on the other side of the globe? They've got the mentality of 2-year-olds, if you ask me. A complete waste of time." I know, said Poseidon, but there's something strange going on down there. Believe me." He pauses and looks around to make sure nobody can overhear him, and then he leans towards Zeus. "I went down yesterday to have a look." "You what?" explodes Zeus. "You can't have. Did you get permission from Big G?" "Of course not," replies Poseidon. "Look, if us seniors up here can't take a few liberties now and again, what's the point of being a god? And besides, I'm back in one piece, aren't I?" Zeus demurs. "Anyway, it's very odd. Most of the humans are wearing masks, and there are hardly any smarty tubes whizzing around. And it's just a weird atmosphere. There's no laughing, no fun." "That is odd," agrees Zeus. "So," continues Poseidon, "when I got back up, I did a bit of digging around. I know someone in Big G's admin. You know the sparky one with the curly blonde hair?" "Yes," answers Zeus. "Brilliant but bonkers." "Exactly," says Poseidon, "but she says the strangest thing has happened. Big G's prayer inbox crashed yesterday. It's never happened before." "I don't believe you." "What about Allah's?" asks Zeus. "Same thing. Buddha, Brahma, Vishnu, in fact the whole schmozzle." "That's definitely weird," agrees Zeus. And as they contemplate the enormity of this information, Zeus is suddenly distracted by the clatter of footsteps. He looks up, then nudges Poseidon and whispers, "Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's Hermes." Zeus has unfortunately forgotten that this is none other than his own son. "Oh no, I hate that jumped-up little shit," replies Poseidon, just as Hermes approaches. "Hi there, old fogies," announces Hermes while spinning around like a fashion model. "Do you like my new wings?" he inquires. Got them second hand for a bargain on wingsonline.com. Belonged to someone called Icarus? Never heard of him, but he'd a nice eye for wings. The two elderly gods looked knowingly at each other. Hermes continues, yeah, only minor damage, a little bit wet, but a bargain all the same. I'm just off to meet a new chick, Aphrodite. Anybody know her? You get us gods a bad name, Hermes. Just can't keep it in your toga, can you, scolds Zeus. Jealousy gets you nowhere, old man, replies Hermes, as he spreads his wings and turns to depart. Oh, Hermes, if you want a shortcut to Aphrodite, best to keep close to the sun. Remember, the sooner you're there, the sooner you... Poseidon's words trail off as Hermes lifts into the air. That was cruel, says Zeus with a smile. Well, says Poseidon, these young whippersnappers ought to read their history books like we had to. They sit in silence for a few minutes, and then Zeus says, what were we talking about before Hermes arrived? Poseidon thinks long and hard, and then defeated replies, I really can't remember. Zeus looks at Poseidon. Poseidon looks at Zeus. It can't have been that important, can it? Asks Zeus. You're right, replies Poseidon. It can't have been that important. And they sit quietly as old men do. A faint noise can be heard from way, way below. Is it just a gentle breeze blowing through the clouds, or is it a cry for help? The gods can't hear. Earth will have to save itself for once.